Once, Venezuela ruled the skies of South America. American-built F-16s roared over the Caribbean, a symbol of power, pride, and prestige. But today, those same jets sit silent, grounded by politics, sanctions, and years of neglect. How did one of South America's strongest air forces collapse so fast? And can Venezuela ever rise again?
Dark notice. The unseen exposed.
In the 1980s, Venezuela became the first Latin American country to own the F-16 Fighting Falcon, a jet that symbolized its alliance with the United States. Back then, Venezuelan pilots trained in Arizona flew side by side with U.S. allies and proudly displayed one of the most advanced air fleets in the region. But that partnership didn't last long. When Hugo Chavez came to power in 1999, everything changed. His anti-U.S. stance turned Venezuela from Washington's ally into its biggest critic. And when the U.S. imposed arms restrictions, Venezuela's access to spare parts vanished overnight. Without maintenance, the powerful F-16 started to rust away, victims of politics, not war. Would you believe that some of these jets haven't flown for over a decade? To replace the aging F-16s, Venezuela looked east towards Moscow. In 2006, Caracas purchased 24 Su-30 Mk2 fighter jets, capable of carrying long-range missiles and performing advanced maneuvers. For a moment, it seemed Venezuela had found its second wind. But soon, the same problem returned. Spare parts became scarce, maintenance costs skyrocketed, and the country's collapsing economy couldn't keep up. By 2024, military analysts estimated that less than half of Venezuela's Su-30s were airworthy. And here's the question. Can a country still claim air superiority when most of its fighter jets can't even take off? Today, the Bolivarian Air Force struggles to keep even a few jets operational. U.S. sanctions continue to choke its defense supply chain, and fuel shortages often keep aircraft grounded. While nations like Brazil and Colombia modernize with Gripens and Kfurs, Venezuela relies on aging Russian technology and fading Cold War dreams. Inside hangars across the country, engines are silent. Pilots train less. Aircraft parts are scavenged from one plane to fix another. And as the geopolitical tension between Washington and Caracas grows, Venezuela's air force is trapped, not in battle, but in bureaucracy and broken promises. What do you think? Is Venezuela a victim of foreign sanctions or its own failed leadership? From F-16s to Su-30s, from glory to decay, Venezuela's air power tells a story of how politics can bring even the strongest forces to their knees. This is not just about fighter jets. It's about how nations rise and how they fall.